health status tonight for the team?
We're going to put the healthiest guys out there. Some of the guys will wait to see how they feel after they go out and warm up. And, I commend our guys, every guy's trying to play. But the thing that for us, the most important thing is that we don't want guys to further injure themselves. So if they can't go, we would prefer for them not to play. And it's just more minutes and more opportunities for our young guys to grow and develop. And it's tough, when you have depleted numbers, but that's the NBA. And so all these things that they're going through, they're learning. And they're learning, how tough the NBA can be, and it makes you know they're tough. And in the long run, it's going to make them better players.
Are we at least up from the Elite Eight, maybe to the Nasty Nine tonight? I mean, that would be an improvement.
Nah, that Nasty Nine is gone. I can promise you that much. We don't have a Nasty Nine. We don't know about the Elite Eight. We may have 7.5 that's going to give it go.
We're down a half.
And we're kind of half, so.
With all the Wiggins talk this morning, I didn't hear anyone ask you, what is it like for you to be back in this city and in this building?
Well, I've been back. I did some TV analytical work for TSN, so I've been back as part of the Raptors and did some NCAA tournament stuff up here on TV. So I've been back and forth for a while now. So the people have always been gracious to me, always treated me well. So it's always fun to come back. The fans, passionate. And I used to try to tell people, unless you've been to a Raptors game or been here, you don't understand what a great atmosphere this is to play in. And so our players don't get a chance for the first time to experience that because, you're into Canada, people don't know. But the fan base here is great, and they cheer for the team and cheer for the team. So it's going to be a loud workers crowd tonight.
You don't want Ricky yet?
He's going to try. And that's the thing. But we want all our guys to play, but we don't want them to further injure themselves. So he's going to give them a go, see how he feels, and do the best he can do. And as the coach, if I see that he's struggling with the injury, then I just put him on.
You need half or than somebody else?
He's my half.
You've got the win record here still. Dwayne's going to pass it probably early next year.
Well, thank you.
what does it mean to you to have that record?
It's nice to know that, with your kick me in the kneecaps, you've slowly moving up. I appreciate it. Next time I remember to double over. Guys, I don't think about that. Dwayne is a heck of a coach, man. He's done an unbelievable job. And this is a great organization. Dwayne's a friend of mine, and I'm glad he's doing well. I'm glad the Raptors are doing well. They treated me well. I have nothing but great fond memories of the city, the organization, the team, and the players I was fortunate enough to coach. So I wish Dwayne all the luck and success going forward, except for tonight.
Were you in contact with Flip today, or did he just kind of tell you go do what you do?
Yeah, he's texted me today, and we talked to him a little bit last night, and Flip understands what we're dealing with, what we're going through, and I'm not gonna say it's been a tough year. It's just been a different year with all the injuries and things. But you have to look at the glass half full, and it's been a great opportunity for our young guys to get a lot of minutes, a lot of playing time, and the only way they're gonna know what they have to get better at is to go through some of these tough times. And tough times make tough people, and our guys are learning a lot. They're gaining a lot of experience, having to play a lot of positions, a lot of minutes, and a lot of circumstances. And so it's just, you got to look at it and say, okay, what are the positives with the injuries that we've had? And so there are some positives that our young guys will get a chance to play and grow and develop.
Coach, you know anymore how long football will be done?
He should be back tomorrow.
Coach, how do you describe Andrew's growth from day one to now, coming with pros and his growth with long progress?
Well, he's getting better, from training camp, because coming into training camp as a young player, you don't know what to expect. You've never been through an NBA training camp, and you think you practice hard in college because you run suicides and all these things, but it's not just the running, it's the physical nature of the game, it's the travel, it's all the games, it's the back-to-backs. I think we're on our fifth game, going for 5 and 7 nights, something like that. So that's tough. You can't duplicate that in college, and he's had his moments where he's been unbelievable good, and he's had his moments where he's struggled. But that's what rookies do, and that's how they learn. And so we're pleased with where Andrew is. It'll be a great feather in his cap if he can play all 82 games. That's something that a lot of players don't do, and he's committed to trying to do that. And knock on wood, he can do that.
Coach, followed his career from ninth grade, and he's been dominant his whole career. So he hasn't really had a taste of true failure in the game of basketball, being a talent. He had some setbacks in college, very minor though. would this be fair to say that in the NBA he's had the most to go through to really get to that next level?
I wouldn't use the word failure. You know, this is
But,
the NBA.
you know, just some hurdle to get there. You know,
Well, he's just learning. It's just part of the learning curve, man. It's
Right.
just part of, you know, growing up in the NBA. And so, you know, everybody struggles. You know, go back and look at the stats now. LeBron James this year, I had some games where he struggled. Everybody has. You're not gonna play great 82 nights, but you have to learn how to fight through it. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna be beat up. You're gonna have nagging injuries. But he's played through those things. And the thing about it, all you can ask is for a guy to give you everything he has that night, and then strap it up and give it to you the next night. That's all you can ask, and Andrew has done that. He's answered the bell every game, and for him, like I say, to have played all these games and not missed a game, and his goal is to play 82 games, and we're going to try to help him reach that, because that would be that's a big accomplishment in a time when players don't play 82 games anymore.
Has the impact of Kevin Garnett been noticeable, even though he's been injured?
What's that?
Has the impact of Garnett coming back been noticeable, even though he's been
Absolutely.
injured? What do you see that it's impacting your
It's
game?
leadership. You know, Kevin's, some of our young guys are going through what Kevin went through. You know, I can't tell them how it is to be a high pick and have all the scrutiny and things of that nature. Nobody in our locker room can tell them that. But Kevin has lived what these guys are going through. So what better person to have in your locker room that can understand what these guys are going through and also help these guys go through it and just remind them, yeah, we're going through, you know, we're taking our lumps right now, but we're taking them with a purpose. You know, we're just not showing up losing basketball games. You know, these guys are playing with a purpose. They're getting better, and that's the most important thing.
So this is your first look at Toronto this year. What's the biggest challenge?
Well, they can spread you out, man, and they're so quick. You know, Terrence Ross and Rosen and that little guy that makes him go, Kyle Lowry, they're just tough, man. And he's the guy that gets him going. He's probably the most mentally toughest guy on this basketball team. And then you look at the size of Valanciunas in the middle, and Dwayne has him playing hard. They can score. They got a lot of guys. Lou Williams comes in, so you know, we just can't focus and lock in on one guy. You know, we got to be able to guard these guys. And for us to have a chance to win, we got to contain Kyle and DeMar and Terrence Ross. And so, you know, our hands are full, but I just want our guys to go out and compete, play together, move the ball, just continue to play hard like they've been doing, and enjoy playing basketball, enjoy competing, and not worry about wins or losses. If you play the right way and play together as a team, all you do is give yourself the best chance you can